An SCP story. Dr. Calistoga is sitting in a secluded hut deep in a forest, watching a news report about disappearances happening around the world. Contemplating revenge on the SCP Foundation and the world, we find out this man is the cause of the disappearances. Dr. Calistoga is being hunted by MTF units with anomalous abilities as he openly betrayed them and by indirectly killing an O5 member. So his plan to take over the world will be difficult, as he will be tracked every time he uses his abilities. His abilities create higher Hume levels than normal, which can be easily tracked. The Hume is the unit of measurement of the strength and or amount of reality in a given area. Before he can even try to conquer the world, he has to fight and defeat every MTF unit he comes across. Each one that he encounters is harder to beat than the last. Eventually, he beats them all, but is extremely tired. All of a sudden, the remaining 1205 council members appear in front of him. They battle him, and he is forced to retreat. They reveal that they are the evil in the world and plan to cause an XK-class destruction of the world, and that Dr. Calistoga's plans would ruin it. Dr. Calistoga, injured and hiding, starts to think. He stays hidden for several weeks, pondering if he should change his plans, and instead of controlling the world, he should control the O5 Council to protect the world from complete destruction. He abandons his original plan and takes on the role of the hero. He knows the weaknesses of several of the O5 and that the others rely on O51 and O52. To control and or erase their minds would affect the others. Dr. Calistoga manages to trap and erase O52's mind, but because of the memory loss, O52 freaked out, and Calistoga lost control of him. After a brief fight, Calistoga regained the upper hand and poured false information, into their mind and made them believe that they were always this person, who was on Dr. Calistoga's side. Dr. Calistoga gave this O5 member the power to convert other O5 members, and Dr. Calistoga copied all other abilities O52 had for himself. After a long secret operation, Dr. Calistoga had converted over half of the O5 Council. The remaining O5 Council went into hiding after this happened, realizing that they had lost, and if found, would lose their mind forever. Dr. Calistoga replaced O51 and is now known as the leader of the SCP Foundation, as what happens if someone rebels and tries to get rid of the O5 Council that become the O5 Council. The converted O5 members are completely loyal, and Dr. Calistoga is doing his best to prevent the world from falling. After many years, O51, or Dr. Calistoga, grew lax in his security, allowing the old O51 to sneak into his compound. The remaining O5 that hadn't been turned were with him. They attempted to eliminate him, but all they could do was infect his mind with a cognito hazard. This will slowly deteriorate his mind. After a few months of debilitating consciousness, O51 goes completely crazy and follows his original plan, unleashing his own XK-class end of the world scenario. He collects the minds of every human in the world and searches for the best people in his image. After fighting 12 of these, he completely erases the minds of every other human. These 12 people are given enormous powers and given knighted names. The rest of humanity was given the knowledge that it needed to be the best human race. Nobody remembers violence of any negative influences. The 12 knights were then ordered to eliminate him as he was growing unstable. He told the knights to contain and protect anomalies and destroy any that deemed too powerful. Humans knew peace until the end of time. Do you view Calistoga as a villain or a hero? Maybe an anti-hero is the proper title.